Why are the outfits so bad? It's.
Do you want to start? Do you want an intro or no?
Yeah, do you want an intro?
You want an intro.
It's my house.
You can intro.
This is my goddamn house. Okay. Intro. Hey everyone, welcome. It's me, Sakura. Welcome to Bootleg Opinions. I'm on Yuhua's channel. We are finally meeting in person.
For the first time ever, 2/3 of the House of Dry are in the same room together.
I look
with no makeup.
Right here.
Well, actually, she's under the table writing in her diary.
Ew.
Dear diary. It's me, Laganja. Can you hear me?
Mama.
Mama with a W. 2 W.
Oh, it's Kandy.
Bootleg Opinions.
If you're not watching Bootleg Opinions, then you're only getting half of the onion story.
Rock, did you know that in 2020, there's over 5 million car crashes?
Oh my god, that's so much.
Yeah, and that's not a bootleg fact too. This video is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan, and they got you covered, baby. Have you been in a car accident, got injured at work, had a slip and fall, or any scenarios where you want to be made whole again? Then sue! Most people feel really bad about suing, but the truth is, you deserve that money, okay? So don't feel bad for suing. As y'all know, I'm a budget queen, so suing can take a lot of money because you do need some money up front. But with Morgan & Morgan, there's no upfront fee, and you pay only if they win. Can you...
Yeah. Yes! Actually, I'm so down for that. I have no money anyways, so if they're gonna cover that, I'm suing everyone. I'm not suing everyone.
They're capable of spending millions of dollars to see a case go through, with over 800 expert lawyers and counting, with each lawyer specifically specializing in their fields. And they win a lot. And they will fight for the best results for you. And they have actually won over $13 billion of cases.
13 billion?
Mm-hmm.
For a dedicated legal team, check out Morgan & Morgan.
Again, their legal fee is absolutely free unless they win. So go to the link in the description and check them out. Or dial upon law from your phone. Start suing today. But anyway, it's me, Mama Yu, and I'm wearing the same outfits as last week because Mama Yu is finally booked and blessed and still somewhat bothered. So same outfit and same hair.
Yeah, me too, yeah. Anyways.
So, what are you thinking of All-Stars 8 this season? We got the answer.
Yeah.
Now, on to this episode. Category is Night of 1000 Grace Jones. What do you look for in a Grace Jones category?
If they really want to embody Grace Jones, I would say that it needs to be sleek. It's like almost futuristic sometimes with Grace Jones, and very avant-garde.
Yeah, that's what I look for too. Avant-garde is one of them. Very pulled in, very cinched, and also shoulder pads.
Oh, shoulder.
Is known for her shoulder pads. I feel like she invented shoulder pads back in the day, and now that like we all do it in our outfits, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And also, what do you think of the musical?
Oh, the musical was actually really good.
Yeah.
I was surprised that everyone was doing really well in the musical. I for sure expected Kandy to be in the bottom because we can't understand her while she's talking. How am I gonna understand her while she's singing?
Yeah, I agree with the judges that everybody did really well. It was just like a slight piece of hair that kind of separated each girl. But yeah, props to the girls.
Yeah, you guys did good.
And make sure you check out my last 2 videos because they were both age restricted, so the views aren't too great. So go check them out, okay?
They're age restricted.
Because everybody was like showing their and ass. You remember the ass around the world? Oh, the sponsorship pulled out. Yeah, they were like, this is supposed to be a family-friendly and kids-friendly video. We're gonna have to pull out, sorry. So I edited the whole video, and then I had to re-upload it a second time. And then last video, I thought it was gonna be okay, right? But we're showing again because it was reveal. So I basically made no money from the last 2 videos, even no YouTube ads.
Yeah, everything here is all based on Patreon. So if you guys want to support Yuhua, there's a link in the description down below.
And do you remember we were talking about it yesterday? That we don't even make money from Patreon?
Literally, it just breaks even.
Do you want to tell them how much you make from Patreon?
No, I don't.
I make $500.
Okay, I make $500 too. That's it. And barely pays for everything a month.
And category is Grace Jones. 1000 night of, no. Category is Grace Jones. Night of 1000 Grace Joneses. We first have Miss Kahanna Montrese serving you black and red, and she's serving you in her way of showgirl. I think that this look is gorgeous. I love the headdress. It reminds me almost like a motorcycle with the pieces coming down. And I think the bodice area is well done as well. And also the different tiers on one side. Very sexy, very beautiful. Now, as this whole look goes back to Grace Jones, I don't really see Grace Jones in this.
I don't either. It literally just looks like showgirl. I feel like she picked the thing that's closest to her personality, but like if she had pushed it with a different silhouette, with like a different thing that's so far from Kahanna, then we would have believed it a bit more. Also, I actually did not like the bodice.
Oh, really? Why?
Like, for some reason, the bodice, I know that it's like a black illusion thing where she's supposed to look thinner. For some reason, the black makes her look bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my favorite.
Yeah. It's beautiful, but it's not serving Grace Jones to me. I would have loved if she didn't use like the softer textures. I would have loved to see more vinyl, more leather maybe. She can still go for showgirl, or that silhouette, but still give us a little bit more of Grace Jones. I see about 30% Grace Jones and 70% showgirl. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pass on this.
Yeah, it's a pass for me too.
Yeah. Pass that fart, baby. Like that interview with Naomi Smalls. I'm gonna suck the fart out of you.
Maybe next time I'll just suck the fart right out of you.
Ooh, you smell delicious. What perfume are you wearing? What are you gagging about? Is it not recording?
Naomi was just like, I don't know what to say.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. Okay, don't put that in. Up next, Night of a Thousand Grace Jones, we have Grace Jones, Jaymes Mansfield, and she is wearing...
Jaymes Manscape. Because she's always promoting Manscaped.
Yeah, Jaymes Manscaped.
Yeah.
So this is definitely different for Jaymes Manscaped because she's covered in fur.
Yeah.
Which is almost ironic. She's doing a Grace Jones outfit, which is like a little bit half spandex, half nude illusion, and all foxtails. This outfit, personally, I really don't like. I think that the choice of the fabric is horrible.
Yeah,
I think
I agree too.
The placement of the stones is bad.
Shouldn't have done the stones. It cheapens it.
The fit of the top, the fit of the hood looks tragic.
Well, she didn't mention that she lost weight. Maybe in the head too.
Well, I mean, everyone got the same prompt, so.
Yeah. I think the fabric choice itself cheapens it for me because we do see this fabric all the time in costume stores. And then the stones on top of it was a no. I know she's trying to add a drag element to it, but I don't think that it served a purpose for this category because Grace Jones is known for being sleek, very bold with the colors, right?
Yeah.
And I think that in the back, the hood, it wasn't done correctly. I did see some holes in the back.
Yeah. Do you think there was holes in the Grace Jones one too?
Who knows, girl, but I don't want to see the holes in the outfit, girl. And then the fur, I think that she has an enormous amount of fur, and I think that she spent a lot of money on the fur. But for me, what worked for Grace Jones was she had different sizes. She has large, she has medium, she has small, so it layers, so that it gives us some depth. Whereas with Jaymes, it was just long. So it just looks like kind of clutter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it didn't work for me.
Yeah, definitely it feels a little bit cluttered because there's no variation in the sizes. Definitely agree with that. Also, too, she should not have picked this outfit if she was gonna have the most cheap-looking everything. Because the tails look cheap, the fabric looks cheap, or she could have picked something else. And like Jaymes is a seamstress, like she can sew. So she should have picked something else that would have read more Grace Jones and more in her field.
Yeah. I think that compared to this, I see the reference, but compared to this to Kahanna's, I see more Grace Jones in this than Kahanna's. Even though Kahanna's was more well done.
I mean, I definitely see that, especially because there's a hood in the outfit, which Grace Jones loves hoods.
Yeah. She looks like the Eskimo.
This one looks more like Grace Jones, but that really doesn't mean much.
Yeah, the reference is there, but it doesn't mean it's well done. So I give this a pass, unfortunately.
This is a pass.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Yeah. You there, baby girl. Who are you? Nina Bonina Brown to Fortune.
What's your name, baby?
What's your name, baby?
You're a whole lot of woman.
And she should have been Black China.
I don't like the red boots with this either. It just keeps
getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
But anyway, next up is.
Oh my God! Stop moving. Thank you.
Stop forcing the skate onto us, Paramount. Next up is Miss Kandy Muse, and she's serving us geometry and bold colors and primary colors. I think it's a great concept that she went for this look because it's a very memorable look. But as far as the execution, to me, I wish she would have brought it all the way down like the original look. The headpiece is great. We got the K at the top with the exclamation point to represent herself, so she made it her own. But to me, it kind of seems almost like a little black dress with shapes on it. Kind of something you make in the workroom almost. So I wish she would have pushed it even more, like the route that Grace Jones took it.
I wish that the geometry was definitely bigger because it's all about proportions too, right? Like it doesn't read the same because if she's in this big outfit, the silhouette is completely different. Here, for some reason for me, Kandy's silhouettes only go here. They only go to here.
You mentioned earlier, it doesn't go below the hips.
It doesn't go below the hips. It doesn't go past here or anything like that. If this had been bigger and grander, I would have been more floored, but I do appreciate that she chose this one. The primary colors are bold.
So far we've hated every single one of them.
I don't hate this one. I don't hate this
we
one.
dislike. How about that?
I just wish it was better. It's like I love
So you dislike?
Yeah, it's like I love my child, but they could be better.
Yeah, they are special.
They could be a doctor. Yeah.
But instead they're doing drag.
Yeah. I love you, girl, but I have a Marsha.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What does that mean? But yeah, so I give this a pass, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a yeah.
Yours is soup and salad or sandwich, right? Or something like that?
It changes every time. Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you a pee-pee girl or are you a piss girl?
What does that even mean?
Okay, so a pee-pee girl is very meticulous. They like, I'm
a pee-pee girl. I gotta go.
Like you gotta go, but like if you're going on a road trip, you're like, you're gonna go before we go so that you don't have to go on the road.
Yeah.
A piss girl waits till the last
I don't do that, baby.
moment. And then
I don't do that.
Big acrid piss.
I don't do that because it's
You
bad
are
for
pee-pee girl.
It's bad for your bladder, honestly, and you can get urinary affection. Is it affection?
Infection, yeah.
From that. That's where the myth of tucking leads to UTI because girls don't pee because they don't want to untuck and tuck again.
Oh,
the myth of
they're
drag
also
queens
gross.
tucking came from that. It's not because of bacteria. Well, maybe it is.
Probably, yeah.
But like a urinary infection is on the inside. So like that's where the myth comes from.
That
Girls
is-
don't pee.
That is such a pee-pee girl answer.
What about you? Are you a pee-pee or
I'm a
poo-poo?
piss girl. I am fully a
go.
piss girl.
Yeah.
I will fully wait till the last minute. I'm holding in that piss till the very last second. It's gonna be yellow. It's gonna be thick. It's
gonna be
great.
dark yellow, girl.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark
There's gonna be an
yellow.
odor coming up too, girl. The back is not giving either. It's just black. Like, where's the back?
Yeah, show us the back.
It's like nothing.
Oh, they were afraid to show us the back of the outfit.
Because there's nothing in it. Like I said, it's a little black dress with pieces in the front. That's why it feels like, to me, it reminds me of something you make in the workroom.
Okay, you know what? It's a yes in the front and a pass in the back.
Yeah, so it's a what?
It's a you.
It's a nya.
Yes. Yes.
It's a no, but a yes at the same time. Yes. That was so dumb.
Oh, thank God I got a good one. Okay.
We have something to talk about.
Okay, next up we have Jessica Wilde, and she is in this beautiful grape-colored Grace Jones outfit. She added a slit to the side. She has big shoulders, billowy sleeves, and a hood. This is Grace Jones to a T. The hair also is Grace Jones too. I love this outfit on her. And all of the choices that she made make it sexier, make it more Jessica, but still tie it into Grace Jones.
Completely agree with you. This absolutely served Grace Jones without even telling me that this is Grace Jones. I see Grace Jones. She first comes out posing as Grace Jones with a little hair coming out, very Grace Jones. The hood, the fabric choice, unlike Jaymes Manscaped, this reads as elevated,
expensive,
and a little bit more luxurious. Like no shade to like people from different economic class, but it does read a little bit different on TV. You know what I mean?
And Grace Jones always looks like she's like luxurious.
Yeah, and this reminds me of somebody that does drag and chose this fabric. Whereas with that's someone who probably doesn't do drag that much and goes to a costume store and got that fabric. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And anyway, she made it her own too. She got shoulder pads, which is great. Check off on the Grace Jones. And the pleating was great, and the sheer material at the bottom was great too. So I give this a yas.
This is a yas. Congrats, Jessica. The visual direction that it takes with the cutouts is so satisfying.
Yeah, it's very pleasing to the eye. It's like modern, but it still gives Grace Jones too with the rest of it. Does that make sense?
Oh,
like that little detail was very Jessica, but the rest of it was Grace Jones.
Yeah.
You know, whereas Kahanna, I feel like it was like 70% Kahanna and 30% only Grace Jones. Whereas with this, it's like 90% Grace Jones and 10%
She
Jessica.
definitely just found something that was more Kahanna-esque and then did that one, so.
Yeah, or maybe it's an outfit she had. Next up is Miss LaLa Ri, and I do agree with the judges that the outfit itself could have been better. Again, we're missing the shoulder pads, and that's a no for me. I feel like the headpiece with the bow is great. And then the outfit was okay.
I don't like this outfit.
You don't like it? Okay,
No,
that's fine.
I don't
and the
like
makeup was horrific. Oh my god. I guess that she was trying to do it like a tribute to Grace Jones, like to apply the colors. Oh my god. It looks like something you do during a mini challenge.
She definitely should have done LaLa Ri face and then just did the liner like Grace Jones. My problem with this outfit is that it's not big enough. The bow, when Grace has it, is big. It envelops her. It really just reads as like
a statement.
A statement, yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I mean, I could make a bow like that, and it wouldn't take any time.
Yeah,
it would take
10
like
minutes.
10 minutes. Where the other one, it's like there's a lot of like effort that goes into picking the fabric, making it big, making it billow. I also don't like the leather choice because the other one, I think the essence of it is ethereal. It's a very ethereal Grace Jones outfit, and I feel like it's lost, yeah. I mean, I feel like she's also trying to do like a bad version, but it doesn't read Grace Jones to me.
I don't mind the fabric choice. It was just the black dress, to me, could have been more. Because like on the original one, we see like the pleats and stuff like that, whereas with this was just fabric. But anyway, I give this a soft yes.
Okay, this is a pass for me.
Okay. Whoa, that makeup, girl. Okay, Alexis Michelle, your turn.
Okay.
Konnichiwa, it's Alexis Michelle.
I was about to say, next up is Alexis Michelle, and just like Marsha in the last season when she did the red carpet, it reads like a rice.
Oh, I remember that now. The hat.
Yeah.
Where she was trying to do like a tribute to Christian Dior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
rice hat.
It does.
Yeah.
But I think that Alexis, she's one of the best on the runway this episode. I feel like Grace Jones is there, but I just see so much Alexis just because Alexis has Alexis face. Like, that's not anything against her. The outfit, the proportions are amazing. They're perfect. The fabric choice is great. Her makeup is beat. She is very shiny, which is like Grace Jones kind of gives like dewy skin sort of look. So she definitely got that.
She's moisturized, baby.
She's not dry.
At all, mama.
Not like your vagina.
Your vagina. My mangina. I love this look. I do agree with you that the face is not giving too much of Grace Jones.
It's not
but
her fault.
She was just born that way, girl. Because like Lady Gaga says, you were born this way and there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, this whole look is excellently done. I love the hat. I love the proportion with the pieces of the shoulders. I also love the very light material that she has. Yeah.
It definitely looks like Grace Jones would pick this fabric.
Yeah.
Because whenever I look at Grace Jones, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I want to look closer in detail. And there's so many details in this outfit. Fabric has like some sort of like ribbing on it.
Weaving on it. Yeah. Like Grace Jones, whenever I think of Grace Jones, she wears very bold, solid colors. It could be like one color. But the details that goes into each part of the outfit, it's very, very meticulous. Like for example here, we see the stripes, we see the boning, we see the weaving, we see the pleating at the bottom. You know what I mean? It's one solid black color, but there's a lot that goes into it with the smaller details.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is a
beautiful.
yes for me.
Yes, for me too.
This is not yes, but a yes.
Yes. It's a Broadway.
And again, Alexis Michelle, her last name rhymes with hell. And she's straight from hell. Fresh from hell, it's Alexis Michelle. I always say that. But anyway, next up is Miss Jimbo, and she's serving you a different side of Jimbo, which I do enjoy. The first thing I noticed was the hair. It's actually not a hat. She actually built the wig into a hat. That was so clever. And she's looking beautiful and sexy into this. My issue is the piece that's on the inside. I think it's at a very weird length. Either bring it up all the way up, a little bit higher, or bring it lower. I feel like in the middle, that's where it looks kind of weird.
Oh,
It looks like she's not wearing panties because of the length that the corset is. I wish she would have brought it down to here, or if she's gonna do it on purpose, stop it over here instead. So it seems like it's a corset only. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
But overall, I give this a yas.
Regarding this Jimbo outfit, I actually really like it. I think it's very Grace Jones. I love that she didn't have any boobies for this one. I think this outfit looks great. I don't know about the heel with the strap.
Yeah, I don't like it either. She should have worn stiletto pumps instead of these stripper platform heels.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But overall, it's a yes for me too. She's very shiny, Grace Jonesy.
Yeah, so you get this a yes.
Yeah.
Now, who is your favorite look out of all these?
Jaymes Mansfield.
I'm gonna take a Jaymes Manscaped shaver and shave your skin off for saying that.
Out of all of them, I have to say Alexis Michelle's is probably my favorite. She picked one of the harder silhouettes to do, one of the harder looks to recreate, and she did it verbatim. She did it so well.
For me, Alexis Michelle's was the most exciting one to see, but the one that gave me the most Grace Jones was actually Jessica Wilde. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it to Jessica Wilde.
Well, I'm gonna give mine to, who would I say?
Who? Alexis Michelle.
Alexis Michelle.
It's Alexis Michelle, in the words of Jasmine Masters. I'm sorry, baby. Wait a second. Who is Alexis Michelle?
Who is Alexis Michelle?
But anyway, thank you all so much for joining Bootleg Onions, coming straight to you live from the Rockin' Sakura studio, mama. See you
Thank
next
you
time.
so much. See ya, bye. Oh my God, okay.
Hey squirrel friends, when one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead, I support you.
How is it staying on my head now, but when I wore it for one of my reviews, it kept going like this?
Yeah, it does that because it's so heavy. Do you want to brush it a little bit?
I'll brush it a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, brush it a little bit, baby.